So I want to show you some new features in 11labs that they have just released that are really super cool and really surprising that they're adding these. One of them is to create a podcast. So basically you can upload a document, you can use a URL from a video or like a blog post, or you can use an existing project. And once you select it, you choose your voices here and then choose generate, and it will create a podcast-like summary of the content. So I'm going to show you an example here. I did one for a blog post I made about the 10 reasons I switched from ChatGPT to Gemini. And so it took those 10 points, which was organized just like your standard blog post, not conversational whatsoever, and it turned it into this.
Artificial intelligence is evolving faster than most people realize. Just when everyone thought ChatGPT was the pinnacle of AI technology, Gemini has completely changed the game with features we never knew we needed.
That's fascinating timing because I've been hearing quite a buzz about Gemini lately. What made you decide to make the switch after being with ChatGPT for so long?
Well, here's the thing. Both platforms cost $20 monthly.
Okay, so you get the idea. It automatically assigns voices. It makes the conversation. It did all of this. I mean, I just basically clicked generate and then here it was. I just started listening to the podcast. The only mistake that it made was here it was talking about using Gemini with Google Docs. And then she says, oh, that's interesting. You mentioned it creates videos, but he never mentioned that. And so that was like an error. Like, yeah, he hasn't mentioned that yet in the podcast. But other than that, it was really, really impressive. Very much like Notebook LM. If you've never used Notebook LM, you need to check that out too. You can create audio overviews, which is this same podcast feature. The cool thing about using 11labs for the podcast is you get to choose your voices. In Notebook LM, you use their standard voices, but here you get to pick your own. Now, the other thing is it has a video editor now. Both of these features here, creative voiceover and video to music, are actually the same thing. The only difference is on this one, you're going to start with a video, but you're going to go to the same place. So these are essentially the same thing. So I'm just going to show you video to music. Basically, you can upload a video and it will put music to it. So I'm just going to pick a video here that has no sound. Give me a minute here. Okay, this is when a monkey jumps on this guy's four-wheeler. So there's no sound in this video. So it's going to actually see what's on the screen. And my understanding is even if there's text on the screen, it's going to understand it. And it's going to pull that content in and then create the perfect audio background music for it. I've been really impressed with it. It tends to match the beat with the content on the screen. So let's just see what we got here. This is called Dirt Track Surge. Looks like it might still be generating. So we've got to give it a second because it normally takes a little longer than that. It kind of jumped into the player awfully fast. So very, very nice. Now, while you're in this video editor, you have some other options available to you. So for one, you can add text. So if you wanted to add audio narration, you can. So, now this part, for some reason, sometimes it does not let me type over here. So there are still some glitches, okay? It does not always let me type over here. We'll come back to it. It'll fix itself here in a moment. Here you can choose different voices that you've used recently if you wanted to apply, a different voice.
Hi, I am a voice that...
So you can decide which voice you want to use. And then here you can add sound effects. So let's say I want the monkey to squeak. You can have it generated, but you can also see all your past sound effects that you've generated. If you wanted to pick something from the past, those will also be on there. So you can view your entire history and pick a past sound effect. I like like that one. It will insert the sound wherever your playhead is. So this down here is your video editor. This is where all of your video tracks go. And this is wherever your player, the cursor, whatever you want to call it, wherever it is, that's where the sound effect will be inserted. So I actually want to scoot that down a little bit. Okay. So there we have that. Let's see if we can, nope, still can't type. We'll keep coming back to it. If you wanted, you can generate other music here, and all of your history of songs that you've created in the music studio will also be here. So these are all songs that I have generated in the past, like from the last month. You could get to all of those. You can also upload your own audio. You can also upload additional videos. So let's say I wanted to update my logo. It will automatically upload it at the end. You can't stack videos. So normally in a video editor, you can stack multiple layers of things. Here, you can only stack audio. The video, you only get one video track. That's how it is right now. You also cannot apply a transition, which is kind of frustrating. So it's a hard jump. I like transitions. I'm sure they're going to be adding more features here. And this isn't really intended to be like a video editor. It's really just to get your sound effects for short video clips. But anyway, okay, then you can do captions. So if you have voiceover, which it is not letting me do still. This is your voiceover selector. And you're supposed to be able to type, and actually I've done it before, and I don't know why it allows it sometimes and why it doesn't. But if you had text on there, you could add captions to it. I'll go back to this one, which I did add some audio to. I added just dog walkers wanted. And then I added the captions here. And what happened at first was the captions were here in the middle of the screen, and that was a problem. And so you can go into the settings here and you can adjust a lot of things about these captions. You can do the font, of course, the side-to-side alignment, and then you can do the vertical placement right here. So see, I could put it at the top, originally it was in the middle by default, or at the bottom. You can also change the opacity of it. You can change the colors. You can change the size of the captions. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool. And that's really all you can do. But the fact that they even have this is just really awesome. But I'll let you watch this little video that I made.
Dog walkers wanted.
It's got a cute little tune. So this was completely silent. This is about dog walking, getting volunteers. I generated some dog barking sound effects. But it really got the vibe of the video. Let me show you a few more. This was a VO2 video I made of my son jumping, and I added tigers, and so this is the music it chose for it.
This
With
guy
a nice
never rides alone.
fade too. So anyway, you can now get audio tracks for your videos. So that's pretty cool. You can do really long videos too. So all I have are these short clips. But anyway, let me show you also then just how this creative voiceover is very similar to the video. It's just that we're not starting with a video yet. See, so it's the same stuff, only you don't start with a video, but you can upload a video. So essentially, these tools are the same thing. So go check out 11 Labs and have some fun creating.